we want to put the subject on this background. We already did this, so if you have not watched this, check the description. You're going to see the tutorial for this. Well, it's a little bit hard, but I showed the tips and trick on how to do that. So now this is a new one, and I just going to show you what I did. So let's delete some of the things that are not meant to be there. Yeah, put the background. So we have this, and let's just turn all of this off. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for the now. Now we have this from the background, and then we have the copy. Like I said, we have the copy of the subject one, and the subject with the shadows on the background, and we already did this, so I think we need to correct this one. Control T. Where should that be? I think this one. Control T, and let's drag it out. Okay, so like that. Now let me take this out of the way. So the normal style a lot of people know of is to grab the background once they copy, and then they probably stretch it, and then they choose multiply. But you can see that sometimes it's not going to work because it looks fake and all of that, and people struggle. So you can also see overlay, and they use soft light, they use lighting, and all of that don't just even work. So we are going to use normal, and I'm going to show you how to do it professionally, how to change it professionally. So first of all, we already have our background. Now we need to shift this. Let's rasterize this layer. We need to shift it above where there is enough space. So some people like it like this, you could get, but I want the whole top to show, so let's leave it like this. And I'm going to extend this one holding down shift, so it comes like this, and extend this one shift, so it comes like this. Okay, so when we have this, very perfect on a white background, and we need the down part to look more like this one. So that's where the work is. So first of all, this is the background, the down part. We need to make that color look like this color, and how we're going to do that with selective color. So I usually use selective color, and you can try as much as possible to use this one, but it's not going to work. Let's try it. See, it's not actually going to work, even if we use soft light. Okay, so we want a very smooth, nice background, or smooth, nice one. So let's go ahead and turn on the selective color, make sure we on it, and go to the neutral. First of all, that's where we're going to start. Now what color is this? It looks like blue to me, so let's go back, add in blue. Let's leave it like this. Now I'm going to grab this tree and place it above this lady and clip it to it, one after the other. One, clip, clip. So I'm going to turn it on. Now we have that blend there. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try as much as possible. Let's turn off all of this and make sure this thing comes down. You get. Okay, so I'm going to select it like this and paint with that color. Take this, make the brush big, hold an Alt, select that color and drag it down. Hold an Alt, drag it down. Hold an Alt, hold an Alt. So something like that. Now it looks, yeah. Control D to deselect. Let's make it small and blend it well. Okay, so now we have that looking good. So what we need to do is to put the lady, which is this one. And but first let's turn on this. So we have this which is looking like this, and I'm going to grab this one and clean. Let's erase. Okay, let's turn on this, and we'll have this one. Then we're going to use the brush to make sure the flow is somewhere around 8 or 9, and then we're going to blend it. Like that. Okay, so it looks like this, but I need to make the shadows look have this color. So let's go ahead, grab the selective color, clip it, and let's go to the blacks. We need to make it have the blue type of feel, which is this. Incredible. So let's go ahead with the neutral, and we can also make it have the blue feel. Well, we can leave it like this now. Which is the last part. Now, after you've blended your image, I can still see some loopholes right here. So like this. You can turn on this to blend it in. So now the subject is bright. And if you want to use the selective color preset we use, but that's too much anyway. But I like it like this. But let's just use that one we used before and bring down the opacity. So it looks nice to me. It looks nice to me like this. So one thing I would like to do is to create a star invisible layer, Ctrl Shift and E, and then use the mixer tool brush. Sorry, and make sure this roughness is out. I'm gonna blend these two colors. So something like this, and boom. So there we go. All right, so that's just it. How perfect. And if you want to do more